what LGD pick as their last pick.
Yeah.
You could kind of decide between Kunkka and Lesh at that point.
You wouldn't really want Lesh to be that much of a core though into Nyx, right?
We saw it earlier today when LGD were taking on Faceless. If he gets a little bit of a support and he's got no Gamagia on his team, he's just going to get out of control.
Oh dear, Jizing, he did not expect this one. The Lesh rank actually wraps around and has level 1 Edict, so it's not even like... They just want to make sure this other core does all right for himself.
Yeah, a bit of pressure coming in. They actually wants to cancel here. He's made a bit of a overstep going for that bit of a pressure, and maybe he's going to...
Nyx just not feeling comfortable trying to go forward for that and potentially dying to any initiation from compLexity. Right now, they're really happy with the way the lanes go, as long as they don't give up too many kills. Jizing will be going down, though. Caught out by an X, a boat torrent combination, and...
some fights or get too involved.
Oh, they actually see Z-Freak. He thought he was going to be able to go on to Victoria, but it's the other way around. Victoria and our Nyx assassin pop out, cancel. He's actually going to be able to, oh, nice steal with the shrapnel. They're going to be able to slow down cancel quite a bit. Even if Victoria gives up his life here, it's well worth it, but Imprisonment actually saves him. They're going to come in with the TP, and Moo will be able to get this kill with the Timber Chain, but now he's in trouble. If they actually manage to get a stun on him, the OD will rip him apart with that. Oh no, that is Timber Chain! He has to turn around, throws out some damage, but he dies so easily.
Yeah, not quite the outcome to that smoke gank they were hoping for.
Z-Freak, half a second away from being able to TP out. Maybe catches him, imprisons him, and with some backup coming in, yeah, maybe doesn't even need it. Gets all the right clicks. And compLexity may still be in trouble in the mid lane too. Ame's going to be leading the charge here. Swindle sees him coming, tries to get off as much as he can, but Ame just pops the ultimate. He may be stuck underneath his Chakram. Moo does get the counter kill. Victoria managed to steal Chakram, and a nice stun coming out from Jing Thing, and they managed to actually push back some of these Cole members, but they'll still lose Victoria. Meanwhile, the top lane, those two other heroes, they didn't actually try and rotate.
In compLexity, it seems.
Yeah, they seem to have no real wave clear. In fact, they're going to be able to get the initiation on him. Moo just almost gets popped. Fuel Scepter goes down, but he's going to come back down just to a simple right click of maybe, and he'll still end up dying. Monkeys forever caught in the backside, but Bounty Hunter kill. That's not really much to talk about. It's the two cores that died in the beginning. That's the important thing. LG, with that initiation, easily win the team fight, clean up whatever they can, but claim a tier 2 on top of everything else, and stream ahead in this game 1.
Yeah, they're ready to break through this high ground, at least try and take a tier 3 tower off of this. The respawn time is still fairly short,
and again, Victoria, just with the Blink Dagger, finds these openings. He gets the last remaining hero of compLexity, and LGD seemingly in a position to take this tier 3 and maybe even force the fight around the racks.
Yeah, they're pretty good to continue fighting. They've used the Sanities, which is the main big ultimate, I mean, their main big ultimate on their team, but the farm and item advantage is so much, there's nothing compLexity can do.
And they know it too. It's just these heroes, this was a very momentum-based lineup right from compLexity. They had a core bounty hunter. You need to be able to build up those track kills, and it just didn't happen. They lost the lanes too hard, too early, and without any real early semblance of farm, those heroes just looked impotent.
Yeah, I think you can, the idea makes sense, because I look back at like some of those EG games where their success was these really high kill games. There was tons of fighting going on. Like some of the kill scores are getting like a kill a minute in some of those games. So that's where they're like, man, how good would the bounty hunter be in like, these kind of games? That's where we succeed, is when we've got cancel, fight.
Of it, honestly, but
tough clock game. I guess the one thing though to come back to the Pudge too is like, you know that Jakiro's gonna walk up and try to like hit
him. Is it a mid Rubik?
It's Jakiro and his ability to take that tier 1 a bit longer. Maybe he won't have impact in those other lanes. They're gonna try and catch Swindle's heal. They do manage to get a burrow strike and a little bit of damage. Maybe they can actually chase him down. They do have both Moo and Z-Freak here. Janking actually goes for the burrow strike, does manage to pick up the kill, and he's going to just try and TP himself away right in front of Z-Freak, though. That won't work out. He easily gets hooked up and will end up going down. Cancel is actually going to be one. Take that last hit. He's going to be very happy with it, especially if he can claim both of these kills, as he will double kill.
compLexity, if they can catch the real Luna now. Tell which one it is by the colors.
Oh, he actually hooked straight onto the range creep, which will put him in range for Ame to be able to get him inside the cogs, allowing the rest of his team to be able to TP in, follow this one up, and they get the hook on to Victoria. That's going to be a nice 2-for once again. compLexity moving this OD around to great success as his team kind of sets up.
Try and fight.
Ooh, the smoke does reveal Monkeys Forever. They're going to be able to, they saw that ward place too. So Monkeys Forever is going to be the target here for the imprisonment. It goes down onto Monkeys, dodging all that epicenter damage. Monkeys is going to come back decently healthy and has the hook shot ready to go. Stalling up the Sand King, but the disruption comes in first, and the saving grace is there from LGD, but a nice snag from Z-Freak. Grabs the core, maybe Rubik. He's going to be stalled up. No, the Ice Path doesn't reach. They're going to be able to hold maybe that whole entire time, get the kill. Again, trading a core for core. for Monkeys being the sacrificial lamb here to be able to ensure.
Like the first one to win a fight, that gets you Roshan. The second one to win a fight, that gets you Elena Frax. And then by the third or fourth BKB, you want to be very clearly ahead.
Fight around the smokes, you said. compLexity are doing just that. They found a pick off, it looks like, on Victoria. And the hook onto Maybe. The force staff immediately goes out as Maybe tries to get himself out of here. A nice two-man burrow strike, and Maybe's trying to escape with the magic immunity of the spin, but it's just not good enough. Monkeys forever is sitting duck until Cancel will bail him out with an imprisonment here. The damage over time may still be too much. Yes, a nuke comes out from Ame that will be able to get that kill, but Cancel diving all the way to the tier 2s. He said, damn the tier 2, I'm going to go win. We've already taken out Maybe. We'll make sure we'll get Victoria as well, as Moo managed to get that Omni Slash, and now they'll back up for the big objective, the tier 1 tower.
Now you're not scared of the team fight of LGD.
Yeah, certainly not, especially with that Aegis still in hand. He managed to get the imprisonment. They're trying to set up both to defend the Luna and to attack. compLexity try and go for the Luna, but meanwhile Moo has already found GC. They managed to push back the initiator, which means compLexity can go ahead and focus on Ame, but Ame may be too big. They managed to take out the OD away from that Aegis, and Moo, he's going to be tossed into Cancel. Oh no, this is disastrous. The macro pyre burning away compLexity the whole entire time, and now Swindles is just the cherry on top of everything else. They win the team fight against an Aegis and claim 4 kills without losing Ame.
These tier 2 towers, one disastrous fight could be very devastating for them.
All these heroes off map, and they know compLexity trying to stage themselves to catch this smoke, but maybe they are still going to be in some trouble. The telekinesis goes down, the mist poke as well. Cancels the first one to the target. He's going to be Omni Slash as well. He ends up going down nice and quick, and now we have the Luna streaming forward. With that ultimate, the rest of compLexity have to back away from that fight.
Another Omni Slash in 30 seconds. The Aghanim's upgrade, that is absolutely...
Oh, nice quick spin there from Moo. Will manage to dodge that attempted initiation from Sand King. The hook shot actually goes in. Whoa, they already TP'd out with the Juggernaut. I don't think they're going to be able to win this fight as Z-Freak tries to hit the hook, but won't be able to finish off Victoria. Now he's going to be dumped up an epicenter. All that he hopes for is a deny from a suicide, but not even that's going to happen. LGD, all of a sudden, they're just gifted not just that tier 2 tower, which was there via forfeit, but they're even granted 2 kills from compLexity as they attempt to fight in a situation that was very not beneficial for Cole, that's for sure.
Now the illusion battles begin.
Oh, now it's just snowballing against them. They don't have their full 5 up. Their tier 3's towers down. Cancel gets picked off, and LGD, they went from hitting their timing to ending this game within 2 minutes. They're going to go straight for the tier 4s, because why the hell not? 45 seconds, you've got a Luna with the disruption behind him. The illusions are just going to rip these towers apart, and compLexity are going to be forced into another 4 versus 5 as soon as the Pudge is up and their throne is completely exposed. It's not looking good for the boys of Cole. They're going to try and come forward, hit their double hooks, and somehow disrupt this combination. LGD playing a game against them, trying to dance away from this initiation. The hook shot goes down, managed to catch Ame a little bit, but now the disruption, and oh, Jesus, Monkeys, the physical damage is too much for him to handle. The pullback there of Z-Freak on a meat hook from Maybe, but it's not enough. They lose in the end as their throne is easily going to be victim of LGD's onslaught of pushing power. Game number 2 easily cleaned up by LGD in the end.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you talk about drafts and like you talk about ease of execution, which kind of goes down to like how much room for error is there. compLexity's 0 room for error. One lost big team fight, and you're versing a team that has a huge team fight advantage as far as their draft goes. You lose the game. Shadow Demon Luna with Jakiro, the amount of sheer pushing power that can just destroy you instantly is brutal, and that's what happened to compLexity. That top fight, I imagine that's what Swindles is yelling about. He is so vehemently upset about something right now, and it's got to be that one top fight. They had the vision, they had the